Hey guys, this is Ryan, and today I'm gonna draw a building in my sketchbook. It's a special building. It's a sentient building. I'm using a sketchbook that I got from an art store in my city, and I'm not sure what brand it is. It doesn't say. It has a big rooster on the back of it. I think it's a German brand, actually, if I remember correctly, but in this video I'm using Pigma Micron pens, felt tip pens. I think this is number 3, and I've used a lot of different pens over the course of a few years I've been drawing, and it's kind of funny because I started with these pens and then went on to some other fine liner pens. I think Staedtler pens and even used a few fountain pens, but then now I'm back to using these pens. Uh, and it's an old familiar uh, feeling to have the Pigma Micron pen. Actually, I used it in college a lot when I was drawing, because you can get these at most, even Michael's, if you're in the US. Most basic art stores will have these pens. Uh, Speaking of shopping, I just moved into a new apartment recently. It's maybe 300 square feet. I live outside of the US, so they actually gave it to me in square meters. 30 square meters, I think. I like it. It's pretty small. Um, I'm on the 13th floor, which I told them I'm not superstitious. So, but I've only lived here for maybe 2 weeks now, so I guess we'll see if maybe I should have been more superstitious or not. What's funny is when they showed me this apartment, I mentioned, we looked at it and then we were looking at the lease, and I mentioned like, it's a good thing I'm not superstitious, but uh, where I'm at, 13 is not really a superstitious number. 4 is actually the superstitious number. And so immediately they were kind of like, "Oh, well, we have another one on the 6th floor. Come, let's look at that one." But actually, I looked at that one, and it was exactly the same as this one. So, yeah, I think the view from this one being 7 stories higher than that one is quite worth it, and it's the same price, so I just took this one. But having gotten a new apartment, I had to get a few things, even though, this is a pretty small apartment by most standards. I needed some basic things, so I went to the same place everybody goes when they need to get some basic things for an apartment. The good old IKEA. How do you guys feel about IKEA? I feel like I like IKEA. I like planning, like what I want to get at IKEA, and like looking on their website, uh, and like taking measurements of my space. But then the actual act of going to IKEA is kind of stressful, don't you think? It just kind of, it ends up taking all day, you know. The IKEA here, I live in Seoul, Korea. The IKEA here, I believe, is the largest IKEA uh, in the world, so they say. So I mean, I went a few times, even on like weekdays. That sucker was busy, super busy, like during the day. I will say the one thing I do like about IKEA is that the coffee is unlimited refill, and you can get espresso. Like the machine that makes your Americano also makes espresso. So I was in line actually to get an Americano, and the girl in front of me got her Americano and then topped it off with espresso. And I was like, I'll just do that. All right. Like, it's going to be a long day shopping. So, and honestly, I think I kind of regretted it because usually I can handle like 1, 2, sometimes even 3 cups of coffee. But after this, I was done. It was a one and done. But yeah, so I really just needed to get like a desk that I'm using here and something to sleep on and a small sofa, and that was kind of it. Um, and a few other things I got kind of from the local dollar store as far as like kitchen and living, smaller things, you know. So yeah, uh, here it is. I had a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I think it maybe took about 30 minutes. I'm excited to keep using this sketchbook for some other things, so alright, goodbye.